Imagine giving everything you have to your only son, only to be thrown away like you never mattered. This is the story of a father who sacrificed his life for his son, and how one Christmas betrayal turned his world upside down and led to a revenge no one saw coming. Dash. Act 1. The Perfect Father. 0:45 to 3 o'clock. Dennis Flores had always been a giver. He worked two jobs for decades, skipping vacations, saving every dime for one dream, his son Michael's happiness. When Michael married Isabella, Dennis didn't just gift them a house, he paid $140,000 to clear their mortgage, plus thousands more for furniture, renovations, and even Isabella's luxury tastes. Social media posts showed Isabella flaunting designer bags and European trips, all funded by Dennis. Dennis believed, family comes first. Always. Act 2. The Christmas Betrayal. 3 o'clock to 4:30. One snowy December evening, Dennis calls Michael. Son, what time should I come for Christmas dinner? Michael hesitates. Then says the words that break Dennis' heart. Dad! Isabella's parents are visiting. There's no room this year. Maybe next time. Dennis laughs nervously, thinking it's a joke. But Michael is dead serious. No dinner. No seat at the table. Dennis hangs up, staring at the mortgage receipts on his desk, his chest tightens. Dash. Act 3. From Heartbreak to Fury. 4:30 to 6 o'clock. For hours, Dennis sits in silence by the fireplace. Every memory plays back. Signing checks for Michael's happiness. Skipping his own retirement dreams. And for what? To be discarded like trash. He feels anger boiling inside. Then calmly walks to the desk, grabs a stack of papers, bank statements, receipts, mortgage slips, and sets them on fire. You don't want me in your life? Fine. But you'll feel what life without me really means. He calls his bank and cancels every automatic payment tied to Michael's house. Dash. Act 4. The Airport Disaster. 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. The next morning, Isabella calls, her voice sweet like honey. Dennis, could you pick up my parents from the airport? It would mean so much. Dennis smiles. Of course, dear. But he never leaves the house. Isabella's parents wait 3 hours in the cold before taking an expensive cab. That night, they burst into Dennis' home, shouting, How dare you embarrass us? Do you know who we are? Dennis calmly sips his coffee, saying nothing. Public humiliation, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. The next day, Dennis opens the newspaper and freezes. A headline screams, Local man abandons elderly couple in storm. The article calls him unstable, claiming he has anger issues. He realizes this is Cody, Isabella's father, using his influence to destroy him. Dennis' hands tremble. But not with fear, with determination. You want war? Let's play. The master plan, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Dennis starts digging. Collects every bank statement proving he paid to 50,000 plus for their lifestyle. Screenshots Isabella's Instagram, designer bags, luxury vacations, all captioned, blessed life. Gathers text messages where Michael begged for financial help. Then, Dennis contacts a lawyer and drafts a lawsuit, financial fraud and defamation. But he doesn't stop there. He sends a detailed email to Cody's business rivals and local media, exposing how Cody's family lives on Dennis' dime while smearing his name. Within a week, Cody faces a PR nightmare, Michael's dream house goes into foreclosure, and Isabella? She deletes her Instagram in shame. Meanwhile, Dennis sits by his fireplace again, smiling this time, whispering, Merry Christmas to me.